Hi, I'm Roger Cook, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. We're here today because of an event that occurred on March 9th, which was the second to last debate for U.S. Congress between Teresa Cormos, myself, and Jason Plummer. The event was held in Swansea by Supervisor Tim Buchanan, and during the debate a question was asked about our stance on abortion. Jason Plummer stated that he had support of numerous pro-life groups, and then it was my turn. I got up and told everybody how proud I was to have Federal Family Pac endorsement, and Paul Caprio, the director, and how respected the organization is and how respected Paul Caprio is. Sat back down after stating that I'm the only pro-life, no exception candidate in the race, and Jason Plummer rebutted my statement. He went on to defame Paul Caprio and accused me of paying for the endorsement, stating that he tried to get the endorsement and Paul Caprio wanted $5,000, wanted him to pay for the endorsement. I rebutted Jason Plummer and I told him it was not true, and the facts are that Jason Plummer will do anything to disparage or destroy anybody in his efforts to try to become a U.S. Congressman. We're here today with Paul Caprio, who is the director of Family Pac, and I'd like to welcome Paul up to the podium.
Thank you, Roger. I'm here representing our state PAC today, Family Pac Illinois, but before I read my prepared statement and the reason why I've come to Southern Illinois to discuss this very serious issue that has occurred with Jason Plummer, I'd just like to say, representing our federal PAC, we're very proud to have endorsed Roger Cook. He's the kind of true conservative committed both to taxpayers and to pro-family values that we look for people who are independent of political bosses and sometimes even the party leadership in Washington, D.C. We're glad he's running. He'll make a great addition to the United States Congress when he's elected. Now I would like to read a statement that I am making today regarding this issue of the libel and slander remarks that were made by Jason Plummer against Family Pac, our state organization, and also remarks that were made against myself and my own integrity. In the summer of 2009, I had a meeting with Jason Plummer in my Chicago office. Plummer told me he was planning on running for lieutenant governor in the Republican primary the following year. I had never met Plummer before, and I asked him a number of questions about his background, his positions on issues of importance to Family Pac, and also questions about the viability of his campaign, i.e. staff, polling, etc. These are the type of questions I ask many candidates who seek our support. I would characterize this as a very routine meeting. I never asked Plummer at any time during the meeting for a contribution of any amount, as he falsely alleges. I explained to him that we weren't making endorsements yet, and we were not yet familiar with everyone who would be running for the office. I do recall asking him if he had found the right girl yet, and he responded by saying, "She won't have me." I don't know what he meant by that. Odd things you remember from meeting a lot of different politicians who seek the support of Family Pac. I mentioned that Family Pac sponsored a boat cruise every August, and that all pro-family candidates were invited. I told him that many conservative leaders come on the cruise and that it would be good exposure for him to meet people he didn't know. On January 18th, 2010, Family Pac announced its endorsement of Don Tracy of Springfield for the office of Lieutenant Governor. Shortly thereafter, I received a call from Plummer that was both angry and threatening regarding our endorsement. I disregarded it at the time. I think future events regarding Plummer's performance in the 2010 general election certainly validated our earlier judgment of him. I was stunned to learn that at a political forum in Belleville on March 9th, Plummer stated that I had asked him for a check for $5,000 in return for an endorsement for lieutenant governor. In 20 years, no candidate has ever purchased an endorsement from Family PAC, or for that matter, from Family PAC Federal, for any price. No candidate ever will. We have never been sued by a candidate or anyone else. We have never had to sue a candidate or anyone else. Unfortunately, since Jason Plummer has not publicly apologized to Family PAC and Paul Caprio for his March 9th libelous and defamatory remarks, I have instructed my attorney to file a lawsuit against him personally and also against his campaign. I want to emphasize that this legal action is independent from the issue of who wins in Tuesday's GOP congressional primary, Plummer or Cook. Regardless of who wins, Family PAC and I are suing Jason Plummer. In light of this situation, I also ask any Illinois Republican congressman who may have mistakenly endorsed Plummer to withdraw their endorsement of him immediately. Family PAC has worked hard for the past 20 years to build a reputation for integrity in our dealings with Illinois politicians, and it will not be destroyed by Jason Plummer or anyone else. I'd like to also add that my attorney asked me the question of whether I would be willing to take a polygraph examination regarding this meeting that took place with Plummer, and I told him I certainly would, and in fact I look forward to doing so. We will have further information as this legal action proceeds, and that's the reason why I'm down here today. I also want to say, I understand that Jason Plummer made a comment of something to the effect of Chicago people blowing smoke. The truth is the same. It doesn't matter whether it's Southern Illinois, Chicago, California, Texas, Arizona, Massachusetts. The truth is the truth. Jason Plummer has gone AWOL from the truth, and he now faces the bar of justice to establish that fact once and for all. Thank you very much. I hope that everyone who hears this or sees this, YouTube will do everything they can in the next 3 days to elect Roger Cook to Congress. Roger Cook is the type of independent conservative we need to send to Washington to clean up the corrupt mess which has become our wonderful system of self-government in this country. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of the people of Southern Illinois. I have relatives in the downstate area, and I know that the good people of Southern Illinois, people whose values are based in their faith, are some of the very finest people in our state. And if I could talk my wonderful wife into moving to a more rural area of the state, believe me, I would, but I look forward to coming back down again sometime real soon. God bless you all.